Traders, good morning, and welcome to this live trading webinar. I hope everyone has a great time so far. For those who join us for first time, my name is Theo, and we're going to spend together these 30 minutes for live trading and market analysis, of course. So, as usual, let's just read our disclaimer, just to make sure that it's very understandable and clear. This content is for general information only, and it's not intended to provide any trading or investment advice, or neither any personal recommendations. All information relating to past performance of an investment does not necessarily guarantee future performance. So let's have a look quickly at the Premium Analytic portal. I said quickly, but I need to find it, yeah. So took us to the calendar, that's all right. So let's start with the calendar then. Today is Thursday, 2nd of March. The major event really, it's going to be the inflation in while at 10 a.m. local time, so in less than 30 minutes. Inflation in the Eurozone, that will definitely affect the Euro. Previously was 8.6%. Now it's estimated to drop to 8.2%. So if this is going to happen, we can expect to see some weakness in the euro, just following the forecast. But any deviation from this number can really change the direction of the futures in the euro. Okay, so let's be mindful with that. What I would say recommend or suggest, but from trading experience, this is one of the events, among with interest rates, of course, that I wouldn't like to go with full risk on intraday trading. All right, it can bring so much volatility, but it can also spike the market in the one side before it's going to take it to the predominant direction, if that sounds better to you. So let's be mindful of that. We're going to be around, so we're going to see together the outcome. And then Premium Analytic, usually we go to Premium Analytic portal and we read the headlines of the newspapers until this time. Brought to us by Dow Jones. So Germany, Italy signal they could block EU combustion engine ban. Salesforce stock surges as software maker sees its profitability rising. Rectic cleans up well, and wow, only 3 news for today. That was really fast. So, Angel, good morning. TJ, good morning. Angel, I traded Australian dollar, US dollar yesterday and made money. Congratulations. So, would it be okay if you if you type in which time frame you traded and maybe what did you look for to trade it? And if it was 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 or something, that will be good to let me know. So let me share the screen. Now, this is the indices. Let's start with the dollar index, actually, as we are here. Bearish engulfing yesterday, but do we take it as a valid signal? The answer is no. Why? Simply because this bearish engulfing didn't come from an uptrend. Okay, this is an uptrend, and we have another bearish candle here. It's not a piercing Is it a piercing pattern? There is a specific name for this candle. It's not an insight because it takes the high. Anyway, so it has bearish implication from there, but we didn't see a fall to the downside like we see here. You see, guys, after this push to the upside, a nice bearish engulfing signals the beginning of a new downtrend. But here at this point, buyers, yes, are in control, but a bearish candle here didn't really push the market lower. So we could expect to see some more bullishness to come. Again, that's what we expect. We cannot say for sure anything yet because we do not have any recognized pattern that we know the implications of this pattern. It's not like an ascending triangle. So it's too early to say, it's going to break or it's going to continue. The market really here, it just drifts sideways and we have to trade what we see and not what we think. Let's have a look at the major currency pairs. Nice, Angel. You traded on the 4-hour time frame. Risk 1, reward 2. That's fantastic. Let's start with the pound traders. So here we have a bit of confusion, to be honest. This is a very short-term analysis here. So really the implication is this support here at this point. So really it's nothing to trade at the moment. Euro against the US dollar. We identified this area of support. Now, the market, of course, if we go to a lower time frame, it's going to just move a little bit of sideways until the news comes out. USD CHF looks the weakest across the board. That's why all the other pairs are gaining some momentum against the CHF. Now, what I don't like really is this area. This shouldn't be here, should be there. I don't like this 200-day moving average in the middle of this move. I would like to penetrate it and decisively close above this 200 moving average because it's really a dynamic resistance in the market that can at least temporarily stop the move. Nevin, good morning. HB, good morning. Sorry, I'm late. That's okay. We just started. Australian dollar, US dollar. 4-hour chart looks like. Did you trade it long or short, Angel? The Australian dollar, US dollar. Daily chart at this support here. This nice bullish engulfing yesterday from the support. The market is just selling off a little bit. We will see if this is going to hold again as support and we're going to see some bounce to the upside. We'll see if we're going to have an imbalance of buyers and sellers here. The Kiwi, surprisingly, we were expecting to hold below this zone, but the market didn't. So now we are retracing back above the support zone. Canadian dollar, US dollar drift around this resistance. We didn't really see any action from the sellers when we touched this resistance. So maybe the sellers are not here to defend this area. USD JPY. As I explained you many times, ladies and gentlemen, at this point here, the market tried to retrace a little bit, but sellers really didn't appear. So someone could expect that this can act as support. And on the 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, here you are. This one here yesterday, it was a nice, very nice signal, tradable signal. Why? Because market, it was at this broken resistance, retested at this support. Nice hammer, bullish hammer or long tail rejection, long lower tail rejection signal. Buy from here, 50 pips stop loss, 100 pips, 221 so far. So that was a great. That's what I like to call textbook trade. Very sideways. Australian dollar, it's quite weak, really. So nothing here, unless if you go to a 5-minute intraday chart and try to take advantage based on this daily bullish engulfing. I wouldn't do that because the market really doesn't have any direction. As I mentioned yesterday, I had a nice trade here with this order block and especially on the 4-hour chart combination. And I took a trade somewhere there. Anyway, it was 1.5 to 1. Anyhow, the market is in an uptrend now. We do have this area, very strong area of resistance. So if you are bullish here, or if you see this is a good opportunity to try and find some entries to the long side. That's very steep. I'd rather to have this area of support. So this is not relevant anymore. Let me remove this from here. So really this area of support, to me, it looks much better. And let's bring it here so it's more clear. So really this area of support, that's the one I like. I will keep it on the chart. If the market retraces back to this level, I will be keen to trade it. Pound against the Japanese yen. Weakness in the pound, and yesterday the weakness still there. The market came and retested this very nice block area on the daily. Let's zoom out and go on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, it was this one here, and it hasn't been touched yet. Some traders argue if this is the point or if this is the point. Both of them are equally valid, but you see the market, maybe if you had an order there, maybe you didn't even got filled. So 100 pips, almost 300, not almost, pretty much 300 pips. So that was a good one. Today, what can we expect? We didn't sold off from this pin bar. Maybe we're going to do it today. Who knows? It's really very mixed, very mixed, the market here. CHF, JPY, similar behavior. Prior to the London Open, it looks like these markets, they want to just gain some momentum. Canadian dollar, I think it was David or Kyle. I think it was David who initiated some trades here long. I hope you had this area of resistance in your chart and you locked some profits at this area, because we do have this dynamic resistance, 200-day moving average, plus we do have this resistance line. So for now, really, if you guys hold some trades, be mindful around this area. The market can stop and maybe reverse or can react a little bit. So keep an eye on that. Gold doesn't really show too much of momentum. It's below this 50 moving average. It's above this 200-day moving average. But if this is a downtrend, we do expect to see some continuation to the downside. Crude oil just still around $76. And gas, we want to see the end gas. We identified a nice pattern here, inverse head and shoulder, the development at least of the inverse head and shoulder. If the market is going to come somewhere here, it's going to be and rejected. It's going to be a high probability for this inverse head and shoulder to be valid, and we are looking to trade it. Also, for order block traders, there is an order block here, and at this point, I would like to place some pending orders at the least. Now we'll go down to the 4-hour chart. So that was the origin instead of there. If we're gonna go below this, that's the 213, 226. So I will make sure I will have some pending orders around this this area down here. If the market will come here at least to get into the trade, but and I will rather go with this one here. So at this point, I will put my pending order. I will do it later on because I would like to have a look now and prepare well for the DAX 40. Although at 10 o'clock we're going to have the euro event that is going to affect the DAX. So the cryptos, they try to hold higher. We'll see what's going to happen. Euro against the Australian dollar, guys. I do have a pending order, limit order here based on this order block structure that I would like to get filled if the market is going to come up to this area, and I have my stop loss around 80 pips. So I'm waiting for the market to come up to here. Euro against the JBP. It's very mixed here. It's just moving from this support, very unstructured, not a recognizable trading pattern. EuroCAD, I'm waiting the market to come somewhere here, to be honest. I would like to see some push to the upside. Euro CHF, nothing here with the QE, same. Yeah, I took up profit already. Well done, David. That's awesome. So DAX 40 daily. Let's see what happened yesterday. We have this area of support. The market can easily come and retest this area. 4-hour chart.
Here's what I found.
4-hour chart here. Let's move the line a little bit higher. The hourly. Okay, 5-minute chart. That's the 5-minute chart support, and then the daily support here. So when did this open? There, so we can just simply put it there. So somewhere here. $16 and $24 in this downtrend. I can see this order block structure here that it's also matches with that one there. Let's change the color just not to get confused too much. So it's this one here. Then if you're there, 20 pips. All right. So FTSE. FTSE. Nice support here. Very nice resistance there. I like what I see. Very clear, guys. Keep an eye on the FTSE. It's really very clear market structure here, and that's what we want to see when we trade. So there is, if the price is gonna stay on this free fall, there is all this move to the downside up to this area here. Okay. Also, we do have this area of resistance if the market decides to push higher for any reason. Dow Jones selling off, Nasdaq, of course, it's going to be on the free fall as well. We had some good trades yesterday, and I was around and I traded Nasdaq and DAX also on an intraday to cover some of the losses in the morning, and they were really good. Both of them, they were short trades. S&P 500 on a free fall here. It's a support. Guys, these are great. I believe we're going to have very nice opportunities today with the indices. Okay, at least some trends with the indices. Let me see if I can bring just two windows. Just two windows here. Where is the DAX? Okay. So, yes, Angel, that's correct. It's 80 pips, and I would like to have it higher than the high of that pin bar of that shooting star candle. Jonathan, hi, have you already explained the order block? I did explain it in previous webinars, yes. I don't remember exactly in which one I explained it, but I'm looking forward to create a webinar, an hourly webinar, to explain it with further detail and just dedicate 1 hour for that purpose. So I think that will be good for you guys. So 5 minutes left until the open. How we will know about the webinar? Guys, at this moment, if you really find some value of the webinars we do, please make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. And how can you know about the webinars we do? I will send you the I will send you the list, the site where we put the webinar. So please make sure you keep an eye on that, and every webinar is scheduled for the month. You're going to find it here, but also on the YouTube channel, if you kindly like and subscribe and enable your notification buttons, you will receive notifications every time we upload the webinars. So please make sure you do that. So we are live here. We took a few trades, both of them activated. We are in the trades now. HV, something on NASDAQ. Fluorine, why did I put a sell here and I didn't wait for retrace? Because that's my strategy for scalping the indices in the morning, just for the London breakout. And that's why I also have the box here. If the market is going to retrace, maybe I will initiate more positions at this point, but that's simply for this breakout strategy. That's how I trade the breakout strategy. That's why it's breakout. Selling off, not in the trade at the moment. That's all right. Guys, 17 pips, still going, more than enough for me. So I just closed both trades because this one got the winning. 17 pips plus a little bit from this one. That's, for me, that's more than enough. Yesterday, I didn't close on time. That's why I got a loss. Now we are at the daily support. Yesterday, I didn't close early, and I took a loss on my stop loss, but then later I re-enter again in some market structure during the day, and I just recovered quite well. So we entered there. I took some profits around 15 pips. Now the market is on the 24. It's still selling off. We broke below the daily support. If you guys are still on the trade, just it's time to start thinking how to protect your money and how to make some profits. Okay, I think we can call it for the day. 2 winning trades today. We cover a little bit of the losses from the last couple of sessions. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to wish to everyone to have a great trading day during the day. I wish you best luck with your trading. Manage your risk accordingly, okay? It's nice to be greedy in the market, but there are also times we have to understand that market is not our best friend, and we have to treat it as a business. And when we make profits and we believe it's okay, we take our profits. What if the market is going to keep moving in the direction and we are not in the trade? Well, that's not a problem at all, because we are here, we trade every single day, and we don't expect one trade to buy us a house, to retire us. All right, that's an ideal scenario, but really in reality, it's not how it is. Okay, because we don't know what's gonna happen with the prices. All right, so I will leave you with that, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all the best, and I will be here again tomorrow at the same time for our daily market analysis and to take new trades. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Bye-bye.